Marina Marmelstein. Welcome to Healing is Appealing. Healing is Appealing is my show, and I produce this show. My show is a yoga show, and I also address well-being. And I hope you saw the last show. We're continuing our set on active older adults, a set on energizing, and I am a trained, certified Kundalini master trainer. And I also am second-generation yogi. My father and mother did yoga, and when I was a kid, they brought me to many classes. So I bring a lot of techniques in my sets. But the energizing set is a lot of I'm using from my Kundalini training. And I want to welcome back Lynn. Thank you so much for returning.
You're welcome.
And you did a wonderful job last time.
I tried.
And you feel a little energized?
Yeah, much better.
Oh, great. And Marina, welcome back. Thank you for our second part in joining us on Energizing. How do you feel?
Thank you. I feel better.
All right. Woohoo!
Better is good.
Better is good. So we're going to continue this set. And as I said last time, maybe you need some more energy. You've been working too hard or not working. Too much is worrying you, occupying your mind. You've had some trauma, emotional, physical. You just can't get to seem to moving, and you're just sort of too not moving that much, and so you're not energized. So I was saying on my last show that your mind can tell you you're really tired. Your body can actually even feel tired. But sometimes when you do sets like this, energizing sets, your mind wakes up and your body wakes up, or your body wakes up and tells your mind you are awake. And that's what I hope to achieve again in our second part of this energized set, and inviting all active older adults to join in. And if you're younger, see if you can keep up with us. We're going to do a little quick breathing to bring the breath into our yoga set. And what we're going to do is called breath of fire. Now, in Kundalini, breath of fire is through your nose. It's like blowing out a candle with your nose, basically. So it's inhale, exhale through your nose. And we'll do that 7 times, and then take a deep breath in, and then, because I want to get you used to it. But you can do this breath of fire literally for the whole entire show in itself. And that's just going to energize a little bit, get the oxygen into their body. And sometimes Ingar yoga, other yogas, they do very deep cannonball breath. It would be more like... Right? We're not going to do that. This is very subtle inhale, exhale. So let's just try that. We'll start with keeping our hands up, faced towards the ceiling. And we'll start with the breath. And that's also because breath brings you into this space. So let's inhale, exhale through our nose. It doesn't matter if you get this right or wrong at first because you're new to it. So let's inhale, exhale very rapidly through our nose. And then after 7 of those breaths, just take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale. We'll do that 3 times. Ready? Inhale, exhale. So again, inhale and exhale through your nose rapidly. It's a very different feeling. Try that again. Now you'll notice when you do that, that your belly button moves back and forth. And this is your third chakra. It's the solar plexus. It's your whole area of power. And you can exaggerate that by even holding in this area, which is 2 inches below your belly button. We can do that one more time. And this is your sense of power. And really is your power here that you get energy and that you lose energy. You know, that you can lose energy. So this is where your power is, even though a lot of times your heart is like, but that's not actually your power, even though it's the center of power because it's your heart. It's another complex place. The power is really right here, and that's your whole digestive area, your pancreas, your kidneys, your diaphragm, your colon, and your stomach. So let's do that one more time, and this time you can hold in that stomach, which is 1 inch below your belly button, and just be conscious of it moving back and forth. You can even go the extra yard by moving it back and forth as you're inhaling and exhale very fast, or you can hold in that area, which again, inch below your belly button. So let's do that one more time to just get that feeling. either by holding in or moving it in and out. Ready? Breathe in and out through your nose. How did that feel to you, Lynn?
Different.
Very different. And it doesn't take breath out of you. It isn't like you're exhausted, right?
No.
It isn't like you're exhausted. It's kind of very interesting. You have all this breath coming in, and it's not hard, it's gentle. How did that feel for you?
It's difficult to breathe very quickly.
It's difficult. It takes a
Right.
little, it does take a little while to get used to. I'm gonna move a little back so my arms don't get you guys. But what we're just gonna do is we're gonna bring our hands up. We're still gonna be on the floor, so they're gonna be out, inhaling and exhaling. So they're gonna be up here about 30 degrees, inhale and exhale. And you're just gonna think expansive to all sides, to the ends of the universe. Just inhale up and exhale down. Now you don't bring it all the way up like this, but out, right? So that's about 30, 40 degrees and down. Inhale and exhale. Now, of course, while Lynn and Marina go at this pace, you can also increase this pace, relaxing the back, relaxing the neck, and inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's do this 5 at your own pace. And 4, and 3, 2, and 1. And while Lynn and Marina slow down, and everything that I'm showing you
just stop
today,
right
you
here.
can just do that alone. Or not. I think Marina would have really liked this one. I'm showing you some very different things today. This is really funny, but you just kind of put your hands here and you just kind of go like this, and you just kind of like tap your face in rapid motions. And this helps you feel energized. And you can, don't tap it in a way that's going to hurt yourself. That's it should feel kind of nice and stimulating. It's almost like if you put conditioner on your face or foundation cream and you're just tapping it in. But this really wakes up your face and your brain, and you feel very energizing. I'm not going to have you touch your eyes. You're just really touching the side of your face in kind of quick, rapid motion. So follow along. Yes, and this is a yoga kundalini. Okay, we'll spend 30 more seconds doing that. And you can even just a little bit around the ears if you want. I want you to be very careful on your ears, but just a little bit. Okay. Mostly it's on the side of your face. Okay, fantastic. How did that feel?
Oh, very stimulating.
Yeah, like friendly self-slapping.
Yeah, and it's like you have color in your face. We all have color.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna come on our knees for a second. Come on your knees.
Unfortunately, I cannot.
Oh, you cannot. Then just stay in easy pose here. And we're just gonna bring our hands behind us, and we're just gonna inhale and exhale, and coming down, inhaling and exhaling. And this is good if you are in rock pose, which is on both of the knees, but if you have any knee problems, you don't do this. And this, you put your hands behind you, and inhale and exhale. And inhaling and exhaling. We'll just do a few of those. Inhaling and exhaling, or again, as Lynn is doing, and just inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling. This is also just waking ourselves up, energizing. And we'll stop right there. Another good one, I think you have a right instinct. We'll just come on to one side or the other side. And we'll just bring our fists back like this. So you can sit whichever side is comfortable for you. I'll come on this side. And just bring your hands back here.
Okay.
So you can also stay in
Yeah.
an easy pose or out here or in here. But we're just kind of, this is more of a defensive, in a way, position. So it kind of helps you feel very energized, and certainly you can switch. So this would be the optimal position, one side to the other, as we bring our hands back here. But you certainly can be in rock pose. You certainly can be right here. You can be in easy pose. So Lynn and I will be on one side, and I'll show you what we're doing. We're having our hands back, and we're just going to inhale straight and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Arms out, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. You know, it's true, you can keep your hands with a fist if you like to, but I like to reach out. Inhaling and exhaling. So this is also very energizing. Great. And we'll just do that on 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And let's just make it a little even, switch the other side. And we'll just do that 5 more times just so we can feel centered on this side. Bringing the hands in and then inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. So it's, you can speed up. Lynn's got the motion. It's like reaching. And you can see that your rib cage, as you kind of speed up, is just twisting back and forth. So we have that nice twist again and getting the energy from here. Great. And now we can stay there, and we can also go up and down. Woo! Up and down. So this is like, woo! Energizing and down. Inhaling up, woo! And down. Up and down. Up and down. Relaxing the neck, so the only thing that's moving is the arms. This is also good if you can only sit in a chair. Just getting that energy, relaxing that neck, behind the neck and the head. So you don't want to go forward, so you want to have your head sit on top of the neck, on top of the shoulders, but you want to relax it. And the only thing really is moving here is your hands. Woo! And down. We'll just do that 2 more times. And great, good job. So just wiggle out those hands. Terrific. You can just go back and forth like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and you can also do very rapid. So your hands are a little, like they're not exactly parallel to the ground, they're a little pointed down. So about 10 degrees from being shoulder width apart. And inhale and exhale. Great. You can even do this in your office chair, right, by your computer, and pull back that chair and just do this for a few minutes, if you remember. The more you practice, the more that you'll remember, just to kind of increase that energy there.
Muscle memory, huh?
Muscle memory, exactly.
Don't know why.
So we're going to go to standing up for a second. And so this is going to be a whole body motion. This one is actually sort of really, really silly. We're going to go whole body length, and we're just going to put our feet down. I'm going to show you first. This is like running on the floor. So your feet and your hands are going to end up on the floor. And you're just going to sort of like run. And it is absolutely wild. You can take your time. It's very different than anything you probably have done, but it does increase your energy. So here it is. I'm going to just come to the floor. And really what I'm doing is I'm just kicking up like this. And that's all I'm doing. And then you can kind of kick and kick
kidding?
if you want to go advance. So first you just keep your hands on the floor. So we'll start with this way. And you're just basically kicking back, like kicking. And you're running in place and breathing in and out of your nose. Now most of the weight is in your hands. And you can just, if you want to just go slowly, so you just 1 and put this down, and 2 and put this down. So you start like this, 1 foot and then down. The other foot and 1 foot and down. And now you can increase it. Just backwards and forward. And then you can go, that's the intermediate, increasing left and right. Now you can stay slow, Lynn. Left and
Slowly
okay.
is more difficult.
So, Lynn, I will have you then come down on the floor. And this is the alternative. You can just come down on the floor and come back on your elbows. And you can just do a bicycle on the floor and take your speed like that. So that's the next alternative. Or you can come back up and have your hands here and just do one and the other. And you can just kind of change it. Really funny. And then if you want to go advance, you just change the feet. And that's what you do to carry on getting energized. So we'll just spend, let's say, 5 seconds, and we'll just all try our little motion or movements here. Ready? 5. Now we'll come back down, and what we will do is you can stay on your shoulders. What Lynn will do now is she'll come back on her back, relax for a second by tucking in her legs, and Marina can do this too, and tuck in like this, relaxing the neck, and just give yourself a little massage side to side or circles. And taking deep breath, you stay there. If you were someone who went advanced of going back and forth, alternating the arms and legs, then when you come back down, you can just come here in baby pose. Letting the forehead relax and the arms at the side. And all is good. What we're doing here is just releasing those muscles. Let's spend 2 seconds doing that.
And together.
So let's come back on our side for a minute here. And then we'll just come back up. And we're just going to come back on our knees. And we're just going to come on our elbows. We're just continuing on our set for energizing ourselves. Before, you remember that we lied down and we were kicking. Now we're just going to bring the back foot up and bring it down a little bit. Stretching up and a little down. And then up and a little down. And up and a little down. And let's just do a slight little cobra. We're putting our hands by our shoulders and our other hands by our shoulder. Here we want to push our pelvic into the floor. And we're not going to do a full cobra. We're just going to come up a little bit and just keeping our elbows bent. Just a little arch here. And inhaling and then coming down. Bringing our head to one side, relaxing for a second. And let all relax. Inhale and exhale. And coming forward and coming a little, pushing our hands against the floor, keeping our elbows bent. So we're not doing a full cobra. We're just doing a little bit because this helps energize. And coming down. And bringing our head to the other side. And one more time. Coming back up. And our elbows are bent, and our pelvic is pushing the floor. Our legs are against the floor, pushing into the floor so we don't hurt our backs. And coming back down. And that's good. So let's just put our hands to the side for a moment. Now, remember before that we did this jellyfish upside down? Well, just to let you know, you can just shake your arms and legs like this now that you're on your stomach. And we'll just do a little example of that because in the privacy of your own home, you can really exaggerate this. Push ourselves up and we'll just come on our knees here. Terrific. And we'll come back on our legs and we'll just come out. And let's just open our legs up wide. Great, we can almost all make a V here. So here we can just put our hands back here, bending our hands a little bit, just coming back. And we can just close our legs and open. Inhale, close and open. And inhale and close and open. And so you can speed this up. And then it's staying straight, which is fine, or you can stay back. And if you stay back, it gets a little bit more of the lower stomach. But up here is fine. Now, if you want to go advance, and you women can just continue this, is that you lift your legs up a little bit and sort of inhale and exhale, holding in the solar plexus, inhaling and exhaling. And make a set for yourself. Let's say you do 5 of these, and then you relax. Great, and stop. And taking a deep breath in, and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. And inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so let's do that one more time. So either it's open and close. Inhale and exhale. And this is sort of like fun. And it's just sort of, it's like being a kid again, you know? You're just kind of having fun here, but you're really feeling very energized and all this friction. And then relax. And again, you could have done that just, for example, going back and forth. Inhaling, exhaling. Great. And just relaxing that. I think you women have done a really good job. And Marina, you had a technique that we were doing a little bit together, right?
Yes, like energizing.
Oh, I'm so glad. That I taught Marina. I actually taught her. I'm so glad you remembered. I was like, which one did I show you? Yes, this one is a fantastic one. Thank you for reminding me. This one is really fun. It's sort of on the same technique of moving the lower body. But what we're going to do is we're going to walk forward, just walking forward. And you can walk really fast. And then when you get as forward as you want to go, then you start back. And just moving the hips as far back and not using the hands. And coming back. Now it's also a really silly one, but it really energizes you. Inhale and exhale along the ground and coming forward. Now you can really start having races with this. And maybe since Marina remembered I showed her this once, she probably can beat me at it. Well, probably not, but, and coming back.
You are not beatable.
And little babies do this. It's like when they learn how to walk, right? So, and just coming forward. This is actually, that's the word people always say all the time, actually. This is a really terrific, energizing movement. And you can spend several minutes just doing this, coming back. And certainly when you're ready, just come back on your back. And bring in your knees and relax for a second. And coming forward. This is great.
Another
Okay.
one.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes.
It was helping me
Yes.
a lot with my injury.
Oh, the cat-cow. Okay, let's spend a half a second doing
spine.
cat-cow. So while Lynn and Marina do cat-cow, it's just making sure the knee is over the hip and the hips over the knee. Now this position really helps. It's a multi-position.
It will.
It's good for a lot of things, a lot of
Help
different
a
reasons.
lot.
But it takes a lot of pressure off the lower back. So making sure the shoulders over the wrists and the heels are over the hips. You're going to inhale like a string is pulling you in the middle of your body. And then exhale, letting the head go forward and your arch coming as high as you can. And inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Now, as Lynn and Marina do this, you can advance it by increasing the inhale, exhale. Just inhaling and exhaling. So as we're going out, and I'm going to have Marina and Lynn sit down on your back heels for a second. And I just want to quickly tell you that there's definitely more positions on energizing yourself. Lynn, how did you feel with all this?
I liked it. I feel good.
You do?
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, I wasn't great at doing it, but I enjoyed what I did.
You were fantastic at doing this. And also, it's all new and very strange movements. And I really appreciate that you came and joined me, and I am so happy to have you, and I'm going to love watching you. And I love your yellow. Very cheerful. It's summery. Thank you so much, Lynn, for coming. I hope you join me, and I thank you so much for being a great fan and watching me all the time. I really do. Thank you so much. And Marina, thank you. She came in the park in last August and joined me, and we haven't departed since. How did you feel?
Very good, very well.
Fantastic. You feel
So
more energized?
I need to do it every day.
Every day. So thank you so much, and thank you also for being a fan all the way from down south. Yes. Come back to Healing's Appealing. See my credit at the end. Join my show for free. Let me know what you think. Maybe you want to tell me about an energized exercise you like to do. See me, watch out for me on the street, and come to my cameras and join me. And thank you, Pamela Timmons on camera, Josh Walensky for my director, Richard Swanson for lighting and facilitating the computer and technical assistance. I appreciate it all. Everyone have a very energized and rewarding summer. Bye.
Give applause to Adina.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I was going to show you guys, like, we're not going to do it right now, but when they're standing and sitting, you can really, like, release it.
Ooh, someday you wish upon a star. Wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops. High above the chimney top, that's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I? Well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I'll watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.